What's going on, Professor Wyatt? Nick here, coming to you live from the quarantine. Um, Hope you're healthy, happy, and staying inside like the rest of us are or should be doing. But I want to talk to you a little bit about what I did not do on my spring break. A lot of kids like to travel, get away from school when they go on spring break. Maybe go to Bahamas, Mexico, I don't know, somewhere tropical so they can go on the beach. But why would I do that when I'm right here in Florida? I decided to stay here this year because I figured I could make my own fun, and the weather was beautiful, so I figured I would just soak up the sun here. But what I did not do on my spring break is I did not go to Italy. I know that Italy is a very beautiful place, very touristy. There's so much to do. And a lot of kids like to study abroad there, but were sent home sadly this semester because of the coronavirus outbreak, which is my first reason why I did not go to Italy. Um, with this outbreak, it's very tragic in Italy, and a lot of people are dying, a lot of people are becoming infected, and I did not see myself wanting to be infected with a virus that could potentially kill me over spring break, so I figured I'd stay away from Italy. Second reason that I did not go to Italy is because of the travel ban. Um, I think even if I wanted to go to Italy, that it wouldn't have been possible because I would not have been able to get a flight. Um, Maybe I could have taken a boat there, but that would have taken probably the whole spring break. So I decided to shy away from that. And yeah, just that risk of getting the coronavirus on a plane, being surrounded by all those people in the airports where I know especially here at Tampa, there's been a couple people at Tampa International who have flown through the airport and have had the coronavirus, so why would I risk it? Last reason I did not go to Italy is because of the weather. Why would I want to go somewhere on spring break that has no signs of spring coming anytime soon? It's 50 degrees there compared to the 80 that it was here during spring break. If I wanted that cold weather, I would have just went back to Connecticut where today it's snowing. So, yeah, that's not really how I figured I would want to spend my spring break shoveling snow. The second thing I did not do on spring break was hang out with Drake. I know you joked in class about maybe like kids going on yachts and hanging out with Drake, so I figured I would put that in my PowerPoint because obviously none of us were going to hang out with Drake. And the first reason that I did not hang out with Drake was because he was in Canada when I was in Tampa. So he wasn't here, so I couldn't just call him up and say, "Hey, Drake, you want to meet me at McDenton's for a beer?" Because he would have been like, "No, I'm in Canada." Secondly, spent the second half of my spring break in Miami, and I know you joked, but I actually did rent a yacht with your former student Faisal. But since Drake wasn't in Miami, we couldn't just have him or invite him on our yacht because he wasn't there. And the last reason that I did not hang out with Drake over spring break was because he was with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant has recently tested positive for the coronavirus, and Drake was seen with him. Drake actually posted a picture with him on his Instagram, so I wouldn't want to hang out with Drake when he could possibly be infected with this virus too. And especially when Drake is hanging around with all these NBA players all the time, because I don't know if you saw, but Rudy Gobert was jokingly rubbing all the mics, saying that the coronavirus wasn't going to spread, blah, 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 but then he ended up having it, giving it to his teammate Donovan Mitchell, and just shutting down the NBA, the NHL, all the sports stuff. And the last thing I didn't do on spring break was go skydiving. I didn't go skydiving because I'm really afraid of heights. May sound stupid, but I think I get it from my dad because he really hates heights. And even though we own a construction company and he's always on ladders and I'm always on ladders, I'm always afraid that I'm gonna fall or something and hurt myself, which brings me to my second point why I didn't go skydiving. I don't want to die. Um, I don't know, maybe my parachute didn't deploy or something like that, and that's not a good story to tell. That I died on my spring break. I don't think my parents would be very happy with that. But I did do a lot of fun stuff on spring break, even though I didn't do any of these things. I didn't hang out with Drake. I didn't go skydiving, and I didn't go to Italy. I did enjoy my time in Miami, and yeah. What happens on spring break though stays on spring break. So I can't really tell you much more about it. Thank you for listening, and once again, hope you're happy, healthy, and staying inside. Thank you.